बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे। अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे। बाजे
मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे। बाजे मुरलिया
बाजे, बाजे मुरलिया बाजे। गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तर्वोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतिदितीर्षतान्तमोन्दम् संसारिणां करुणया पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुम् उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय स्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। वासुदेव 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 वासुदेव। वासुदेव वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री गोविंद हरे मुरारे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे हरे मुरारे। हरे मुरारे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे श्री कृष्ण हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव 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 बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम In our life we cannot give lot of objects to anybody. The capacity of giving the objects is finite. But we can give lot of thoughts. And there are scientific contributors. There are material contributors. There are political contributors. But biggest is the contribution of some big thought. ideal contributors. The contribution of object is external, but the contribution of thought is internal. So objects are farther than the thought. So if somebody has given thought, he has given something more inside. Insight and insight. Einstein and Edison made bulb. Their contribution is of bulb. Ford's contribution is of the car. Henry Ford. Who was there? Razor? Willet? Some razor. Eh? No, Stephen. Stephen's contribution is of engine, real engine. Somebody contributed television. Somebody made penicillin, not pencil, penicillin. Somebody can make bridge. Lot of people are there. But after such a world, still sadness has increased. But Tulsidas Ji's contribution is of Bhagwan Ram, thought of Bhagwan Ram. Shankaracharya's contribution is thought of self, thought of dispassion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's contribution was of devotion of Krishna. And their contribution must have helped you more in the life than the bulb and the TV. Our forefathers, maybe 4 generations back, there was no bulb. So they were having a lantern. Lantern was there. I don't know anybody has lived in the lantern, not studied. Lived in lantern. Their lantern was there. Oil lamp was there. You have lived? Lived also. Sure. You lived also. So there was no bulb once upon a time. Forget about TV. Forget about remote control. There was nothing called remote. But those people were having more quietness because their thoughts were high. Tulsidas Ji lived in most quiet conditions. Tapan Maharaj's condition you saw. So very, very important contribution is of the thought to the people. A Chinmaya mission will not give object, it is giver of thought. It has given lot of thoughts. And you and me are here because we got best of the thoughts actually. We didn't get money. Mission is not for money. Mission is not giving you some shelter. But we got thoughts and that changed our life. If anybody in your life has made some difference, he must have given thoughts. And if anybody has disturbed you, he also must have given some kind of thought which disturbed us. And therefore, biggest wealth that any person has is the quality of the, what is the quality of your mind? Is it, can people take it? Can people take it? Can they say, okay, give me your thought? Actually, when I go to the teacher and we sit for satsang, it is just as asking, please give me your thought. Give me your thought. Or I go to read any good book, I want, give me a thought. So, what is the contribution of a person that he has a wealth of very good thoughts are there, and he has given that a lot. That is what books are. And if thoughts are polluted, then he will be disturbing, he will be agitating. And it is very important, and you cannot live without giving some thought. It is not possible. With the eyes we can give a thought. With the eyes, you do like this, that itself is a thought. Only what is this thought? That is for you to find out. ये भी एक thought है. ऐसे कर दिया भी thought है. राजेश खन्ना was there. वैसे ही कर करके thought बना दिया लोगों का. People were very happy. ऐसे कर दिया. His style was like that. One style was like that. Used to do like this. He thought हो गया. From the eyes, from the अब अमिताभ बच्चन इज हाय, आपने क्या बोला हाय, उसी से एक थॉट हो गया, वही बन गया, एक थॉट हो गया, वही स्टाइल हो गया उनकी. I mean, with the eyes, Gurudev used to see sometimes and just smile, that itself was a thought. So whole day you are giving something. You are giving something. And sometimes you are not around people, still you are thinking and giving something. So your thought is going to that person sometimes. And therefore, what kind of thoughts we have will decide our quietude, decide our contribution. Thought contribution is the biggest contribution. And because of the lofty thought which Indians had, especially Hindus had, they had a very high value. And their culture remained. इतना बड़ा thought. But if I live with the teacher for few years, he has given me lot of good thoughts. That is only contribution. Anything closer can affect you more. Anything farther affects you less. Thoughts are very close to your mind. Therefore, it affects you more. So, that is what is important. Well, why you are saying this thing in Bhagavad? You guess. Because Kaliya was there. And Kaliya had Jamnaji. Jamnaji is Antakaran and Kaliya is Ahankar. And anybody who drank the water of Jamnaji fainted or he died. This is the Ahankar forced Antakaran. Nobody can taste my thoughts. It's not very good. When you live with somebody and you like somebody, it is only meaning that it was a joy to live with that person. It was delight. You know, this, I told also Sadhu Vaswani, I told about him. Sadhu Vaswani, I was coming from Goa to Pune. So I was in business class, I was in economy class. I saw him from a distance. So I went to meet and greet him. So he was on the first line. With him, 1 or 2 people were there taking his care. He must be 95 plus. Now he is no more. So I offered my pranam. So he said, he started getting up. I said, why should you get up? I'm like your child only. He said, no, you are sannyasi. You are sadhu. Anyway, ultimately he took my hand and put on his head. Sadhu Vaswani, Sindhi is there. It was hardly 5 minutes, but that was a thought. अंडरस्टूड? वो तो थॉट आदमी दे देता है. स्वामी प्रेमानंद जी इज देयर ऑफ वृंदावन राइट नाउ, इज वेरी पॉपुलर. स्वामी प्रेमानंद, पता है ना? You know, because you are quite in touch with that internet. So I went to see him. मैंने कहा कि भाई अब संत हैं, let us go to the saints and have his darshan. बड़ी भीड़ भाड़. And as I went, all the sevaks, any sannyasi, they were offering dandavat pranam. Pranam offer किया. They were trained like that. So as he saw me, he got up. Although he has kidney failure. And every 2-3 days he has dialysis. वो थॉट बता दिया उन्होंने, थॉट दे दिया, जो थॉट देना था दे दिया, जो देना था दे दिया. The whole day you are giving thought. And let me tell you, biggest sufferer and enjoyer of our thought is Ishwar. Because he is in the same heart. Therefore Bhagavan says, Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhurev cha. I am the bhokta. So if the antakaran is polluted, so everybody around will be fainted, or his faith will faint, or his joy will faint. इसलिए it is very important to purify that antakaran. And for purification of water, fire, earth, air, avatars are there. And therefore Bhagavan has to purify Jamna ji today. So Balram ji did not come. Anywhere snakes are there, Balram ji doesn't come. In Aghasur Leela, Balram ji is not there. In Kaliya Mardhan, Balram ji is not there. Because he is Shesh. So all this is small snake will run away. So he doesn't come in that Leela. It's interesting. So all these Gwalwal, they went there and they thought it was Jesh means June month was there. And they were all thirsty and they drank the water of Jamna ji. And after drinking the water of Jamna ji, they died or they fainted. Bhagavan said, "Arey, kya ho gaya tumko?" 50th shlok, you see, 15th chapter. Vikshatan vai tatha bhutan Krishno yogeshwareshwarah ikshayamrita varshinya swanathan samjivayat. Take it. Bhagavan is Yogeshwareshwarah. Not Yogeshwar, Yogeshwara. He is the Ishwar of the Yogeshwar. Ikshaya Amrit Varshinya. Just by Ikshan means to see, dekh kar hi जीवित कर दिया. किसको जीवित किया? Underline that. Swanathan Samajiviyat. Because Bhagavan thought, इनके हमारे अलावा इनका कोई है नहीं. Swanathan. Swanathan. इनका कोई है नहीं हमारे बाद. Yes, this is an important point. When you take support of the world, you can live in the world. Human Brahmacharni was there. So I said, if you have any issues, problem, go for blood test. Blood test so that you can sort it out. She said, no, I won't go. I'm sorry, beta, I won't go. I said, why? He said, no, I won't depend on God. I said, dependence, you can do the formalities, but depend on God. Follow the general rules of life, but emotionally think of God. That is a safer way. She didn't understand. Then I can explain. Swanathan means you live in the world, you work in the world, but mentally you think only God will protect me. Nobody will be with me when I will need anybody. And this is our experience. Swanathan. Mil gaya? Stanley got it? Didn't get it? 50th verse. 50th. Second line you see. You got? Kriti, you underlined it. You don't have copy pen, nothing. Give her sketch pen. Or pen, or pencil. Yes, you can take. Thank God Madhvi is not there. She brings the whole set. At least 15, 20 sketch pens are there. It is kept here. So Swanathan, Bhagwan ही है हमारे. Then the Lord thinks that he has no one. Then where shall I go? इनका हमारे अलावा है नहीं कोई. बस यही strength है आपकी. If you feel that I don't have anybody, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, भगवान है. And this exercise happens when you go to the Tirth. Therefore we go to Tirth Yatra. Tirth Yatra nothing works, especially the mountain ones. You see nothing is there. Only God is there. God. You don't know what will happen, what will fall down from which direction. You keep on chanting Lord's name. In 2010 when I went, you were there, no? 2010, when we had to stay in the night. Who was there? You were there. Gomukh we went. अच्छा, that Gomukh. नहीं, उसके बाद where bus has to stop in the middle of the night. In midst of the day, bus stopped. I don't know who was there. You were there? No, after that also 2010 also we went Chardham. And then 2008 में तो गए थे. And bus stopped. 10 was there. You were there. You went earlier, I think, ahead. So what happened, you know? Bus stopped. The landslide was there. If bus had crossed, it will fall down in Ganga Ji. And now it was. So first thing we did, all ladies should go away. So all ladies went away. Around 40 gents were there. Under a tea shop. How much tea will you take? And clothes were and all in the bus. अब क्या करा जाए? You know what happened? Then he said, I'm closing the shop. And light went away. And to make it worse, it started raining. You were there? 8. That was 8. 8 था. अच्छा, अब जो भी हो. And in the night now what to do? Everybody started shivering. A whole night to pass there. Then, you know, these guards were there. 8 was there. Guards came. So she had asked that, is there a place? He said, come in my room. Around of that construction site was there. All guards vacated their room for us. Who will give their room? They asked us to be there. We are all tired. We slept immediately. We had some food also. They gave some food also. कोई परिचय नहीं, nothing, not knowing anybody, nothing is there. Whole night after morning, again they gave a cup of tea. Nothing, not even money we gave to them. I think some money they, कुछ भी दिया नहीं उनका. But it is not it is a matter of time on that. Time, think of time is very important. That time we thought where will we stay? And thank God already ladies had been sent to the campsite. But we had but the night, the cars don't move, the bus don't move in the village, in the mountains. Koi tha. But we were chanting Hanuman Jalila, something was there. So, when you have mentally keep on emphasizing one thing, that when time will come, nobody will be helping me. When I need somebody, nobody will be helping me. It is not that, but people are not good, but nobody is so much resourceful and helpful to help me out. Nobody is so powerful to help me. Some new person comes, some new thing comes to take care of us. And this experience, a spiritual person definitely will have. Therefore, Ikshayamrit Varshinya Swanathan. Then morning we went, and then everything, road was still not clear. So somehow we walked and went to the campsite near Uttarkashi. ऐसा हुआ. So understood. So mentally don't see he did not do much for me. It's good that people don't do it. Fine. अच्छा है कोई ना काम करे, हमारे लिए भगवान करेंगे. So I should not have a lot of complaints. He did not do, she did not do it. जो जितना करते ठीक है. भगवान कहीं ना कहीं से somewhere भगवान will run the show. भगवान will do something. Don't worry. No need to be bitter about somebody. Be butter. Even if you have cholesterol, have a butter. Don't eat butter. Don't misinterpret. Don't eat. Just be butter-like. Believe I butter-like, people will eat me. Ikshaya Amrit Varshinya Swanathan Samajivayat. So these things are there. Once when we went to Kailash, second time, so we were near the Mansarovar. So crowd was all enveloped. I know second time who was there with me. Second time anybody was there. Out of the 3 times. So we started doing Abhishek of Bhagwan Shiv in the open. And as the Abhishek progressed, slowly all clouds went away to give darshan to us. So, you have to depend on somebody. You cannot be that I don't depend on anybody. But physically is fine, I need somebody to give me food, shelter. But my emotional dependence and my spiritual dependence, somewhere you have to shift from man to God. क्यों भाई? You will experience. Don't see how it will happen. In spiritual life, mathematics doesn't work. Poetry works. It's not a mathematical, it's not a corporate world. How it will happen, this is there. Sometime, in the trust meeting, somebody was CA, he came, we should have for yearly, calculate how much this is there, monthly this much, we should get this money, this. We should calculate how much this should be there. हम सुनते रहते हैं, हम क्या बोलने भैया? Mathematics is that fixed numbers are there. You work with numbers. And poet works with its own imagination and faith. He works with his own mind and he takes a flight. When Gurudev came to the plains, the poor Maharaj laughed on him. He said, you are going to the plains. Nobody understands Vedanta. Even if they understand, they won't live it. Even if they live, they cannot know the self. And if 4 people come, you consider yourself lucky. 4 people. And 25 paisa was in his pocket. But he said, we will see. And one Mr. Naidu was there, who was in the first talk of Naren's father in Pune. I used to chat with him. He said, initially nobody was there, 4 or 5 people. As it went, the crowd swelled up and he used to just peep. So there is something else. हमारा भगवान पे विश्वास है. I'm not thinking this, how this will happen, how she will do, how many things we don't know. We have limited resources. We have limited people. We don't have lot of support of everybody. I don't want. Swami Vivekananda, when he went to America, he lost his passport. And somebody said, the Parliament of Religions are there, so you should also come. India, I told also. When he went there, because he was an Indian, so Indian were looked down, he was given an evening time. Evening slot was his lecture was an evening slot. And in that evening slot, people were slogging. The sermons are very boring. If you have gone to church, some sermons are so boring, I cannot tell you. One father was reading a sermon. So he used to read for 1 hour. He only read for 2 minutes. So he said, what happened, father? Your sermon is finished. Bole, my paper, cow ate all that. गाय ने सब खा लिया. So one person was from another church. He said, please lend your cow to me. Now Swami Vivekananda, that time, when he started, something happened. No आश्रय was there. आप ईश्वर आश्रय में रहो. भगवान का आश्रय है, नहीं तो जैसे ठीक है. इमोशनली वो ठीक कर देंगे. ही विल हेल्प मी, शी विल हेल्प मी. भैया कोई हेल्प नहीं करेगा एक लिमिट के बाद. समवेयर गॉड विल फाइंड अ वे आउट. कोई न कोई भगवान आपको भेजेगा. Some new person will come somewhere from nowhere a person comes. ठीक है ना. दिस इज द वे. और नहीं होना है, सपोजिंग काम नहीं होना है, द वर्क हैज नॉट टू बी डन, लेट इट नॉट बी डन. हम क्या करें? बट वाई टू से ही डिड नॉट हेल्प, शी डिड नॉट हेल्प. पीपल विल नॉट हेल्प टू मच एनी वे. सो भगवान विद हिज दृष्टि मेड ऑल दी ग्वाल वाल अलाइव. इफ यू रिमेंबर व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन? Vandana Prakran is going on. Dasharat ji's Vandana. No, this is Bhagavad. This is Bhagavad is going on. Please wake up. Bhagavad is going on. अच्छा. कब से भागवत हो रही? नहीं, अभी शुरू हुई है. रामायण नहीं है, भागवत चल रही है अभी. रामायण फिर होगी कल दोपहर में. अगेन इट विल एट 2 o'clock. अच्छा. So they all got up. Your biggest thing is your thoughts. तो उसको प्योरीफाई करके रखो, क्योंकि वही आपको सर्व करना है सबको. You don't serve something, you serve your thoughts. What a feast of thoughts are there. इतना अच्छा थॉट दिया, इतना अच्छा थॉट दिया, इतना अच्छा थॉट दिया. क्या बात. But the Kaliya had polluted, not only polluted, poisoned the whole Jamuna ji. Poisoned. Now let us see now. This is a very important chapter of Kaliya Mardan. Those who have gone to Vrindavan, they must have gone to Kaliya Ghat. I don't know you have gone or not. Well, let's see, I have to revise again. I think I should, because I have more knowledge now. I can go again and understand. I want to go again this, what is it called? What called? Kaliya, etc. This is not that Shole Kaliya le Kaliya tera kya hoga. Not that. This is a snake Kaliya. That is there. Shri Shukavacha Vilokya Dushitam Krishnam Krishna Krishna Hina Vibhu Tasya Vishuddhi Manvichan Sarpam Tam Udavasayata Rajo Vacha Kathamantar Jale Gadhe Nyagrinnad Bhagavan Him Savai Bahu Yugavasam Yathasid Viprakathyatam Brahman Bhagavatastasya Bhumna Swachandavartinah Gopalodar Charitam Kastripyetat Amritam Jushan. मिल गया? बोले मिल गया, नहीं मिला सभी. So he had poisoned the whole जमुना जी. कालिया की वजह से पूरी जमुना जी विषैली हो गई थी, प्रदूषित नहीं थी, विषैली हो गई थी. मतलब anybody had sip, so he will die. Like some people, if ahankar is too much, anybody can taste your mind and he will faint. Faint means emotionally he will faint. He will lose his mind. So Bhagwan thought, let me purify. Vishtasyaha vishuddham anvichan. Bhagavad साथ रखना. अच्छा. So this, what is it called? Parikshit ji asked, how did he do that? So these 4 shlok you see. So this, please tell me. Parikshit ji is asking, please tell me how he was purified. What is it called? The Jamuna ji, how it was purified. अंतःकरण वही है, उसी से तो पूजा होती है. You do puja not with the flower. You do puja with your thought. If you don't have thought, flower won't work. इसलिए भगवान ने गीता में बोला स्वकर्मणा तम अभ्यर्च सिद्धिम बिंदति मानव. बोले अपने कर्म से पूजा करो. हरेश, हाँ, अपने कर्म से पूजा करो. हाँ. So do puja with your actions. So Shri Shuka Uvacha, क्या बोलते हैं? This water was boiling all the time. See, Shrapyamana payang yasmin patanti. If anybody was going on the top of it, they used to fall down. So much poisonous water was there. Ahankar cannot tolerate anybody going on my top. Ahankar is a very intolerant thing. You cannot take it. I cannot take it. I cannot bear that. Intolerance means that somewhere, and the world wants Juko, bend. If you go to caves, etc., you have to bend a lot, otherwise you will hit your head. Bend. Acha, silent raho, keep quiet. World wants listen. World wants hear. Don't need to react. World has lot of big requirement. World wants, don't force your ideas on me. I know what I am doing. Don't teach me anything. दुनिया में रहना आसान नहीं है. दुनिया में रहना आसान नहीं है. हंसते हंसते. अच्छा, अगली हर जगह भिड़ जाओगे तुम, झगड़ जाओगे तुम, लड़ जाओगे तुम. अच्छा, हाँ, कहीं 2 अहंकारी आए तो बढ़िया हो जाएगा दिवाली. खूब रोज रोज पटाखा बजेगा. So there, people were dying. It is written here, Mriyante tirgayasya pranina sthir jangama. 5th shlok you see. Mriyante. So when, the what is it called? The waves used to throw the water, sprinkle the water all around while it is going here. So poisonous, ऐसा poisonous तो हमने भी नहीं देखा. That people, when the birds etc. were dying also. And the plants used to also wilt away. भगवान ने कहा कि जरा सा let us purify this. वही तो कालिया का लक है. Bhagavan wants, if he dives, our heart also is not very pure. It is not very, what shall I say, बहुत उसमें कोई डूब के आनंद नहीं ले सकता है हमारे हार्ट में. If my heart is very pure, you don't live with the person, you live with his thoughts. And when you live for a long time, so you start knowing all thoughts. Initially it is, because before marriage it is very easy to love. Because you meet once in a day, once in 1 week. So he gives his best, she gives her best. You believe, full luck. This is for you. So kind of you. Thank you. So nice of you. Very good. Thank you. I'll keep it in my puja room. So, Manamika is smiling. So, वो तो आपने उसका बेस्ट देखा है. Will you eat something? No, thank you so much. For you I have brought a chocolate. Chocolate? Which one? Linds. Wow, Linds. Which one, Linds? Lunch bar. Oh, how did you know I like it? Lunch bar is there. Okay, so nice of you. So good of you. You really love me. No, it's okay. Thank you so much. Very easy. When you live day and night with the person, then each situation brings out a different personality. Because situation brings out some thoughts. So one thought is brought out. What happened? I ate the food after marriage. I said, this potato is little not cooked. What? This potato is not cooked. Kacha hai aloo. Arey, you all don't know how to eat. This is the way it is made. No, why are you reacting? I'm not. Dekho, don't get upset. This potato has to be cooked. Okay. So she will come. Listen, I was not complaining. I'm not saying you are complaining. I'm not saying you are complaining. Did I say? No, but why are you raising your voice? I'm not raising my voice. हम चिल्ला नहीं रहे हैं. अच्छा, this avatar I had not seen. Different situations bring out different facet of my personality. And very difficult to live with anybody in this world. Why? Because what great thoughts are not there. I can live with some of your good thoughts, but every kind of thought comes. Pata laga it is, I get up early in the morning, another person is sleeping only. Listen, get up. Today is Karwa Chauth. I have to touch your feet. And then you start the व्रत. वो नहा आके खड़ी हैं, आरती ली है हाथ में, और ये हाफ पैंट में, और सो रहे हैं देवता. तो बोले उठो. Please get up, it is already 7:30. उठिए. क्या what happened? ये क्या? Today is Karwa Chauth. So I have to start my fast with you. They say I have to start the fast. I touched your feet. When? When you touched the feet. Are you sleeping? ये अपना को लगा के जो गहना वाला लगा के आई है, आरती करें उसका, ये बिस्तरे बैठे हुए हैं देवता, तो string of that half pant is coming out, so it is touching the ground, so अब ये आरती की अब क्या करें, अब वेट बहुत ज्यादा तो ऐसे ऐसे कर रहे हैं, हाँ वो आरती कर रहे हैं, बोले न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारक। अब ये हो रहा है, when you live with person you see all aspects of the personality. And if I have lot of anger, if I lie, if I see badness, if I don't have seva, if I don't have softness, all is evident. दिख जाएगा, आपको दिख जाएगा. If you are biased, or if you are not appreciating, or if you don't have charity, whatever personalities are there. And all of us have. And therefore, I have to bring Bhagwan Krishna. Now Kaliya, not to kill the Kaliya, but Bhagwan is going to jump in that Jamuna ji to purify the Kaliya. And purify Chinmaya. जब भगवान आते हैं हमारे अंतःकरण में तो हमारा अंतःकरण शुद्ध हो जाता है. उनको जंप करने दो. Let him jump inside me. बहुत शुद्ध करके देंगे आपको. Therefore, the first talk in front of all the Swamis of the mission, that I can't remember. I had audience of 500 people. Guruji, Purushottomananji, all were sitting. And the topic was role of Chinmaya mission in society. No, it was not given at once. I was washing the dishes at 12 o'clock. They said Ram Nami was there. 11 o'clock, they said, now you are being called for giving a talk. हमने कहा see lot of vessels are there, बर्तन बहुत हैं अभी. बोले दे उसको छोड़ के आ जाओ. स्वामी आर कॉलिंग यू. हमने कहा बोलना क्या है राम जी पे. बोले नहीं, रोल ऑफ चिन्मय मिशन इन सोसाइटी ये बोलना है. हमने को पहले बताना तो चाहिए ना, कुछ तो सोचते हैं. बोले हमसे क्यों बोलो, उनसे बोले जाके. उनसे बोला हमको क्यों डांट रहे हो. They all were seated, all Guruji and everybody, they are just looking at me. You don't know what happened to me. ऐसा लगा धरती फट जाए, हम समा जाए, कुछ या भाग जाए यहाँ से. हमने कहा I'll take 2 minutes to take Lord's name. Took Lord's name. And the first line which God prompted me, I said, it is very easy to be in the mission, very difficult mission be in us. When each cell of the body is working for a common goal called Chinmaya, then we are not in Chinmaya mission. Chinmaya mission is in us. This was the starting line. Then other got relaxed, I also got relaxed and kept on speaking. 10 minutes time was there. But as usual it exceeded. आप अंतःकरण में भगवान को आने तो दो. Then after the talk everybody said, this you said, this you said, who told you? I said, I also did not know what I talked. I told you, when we come to talk, me and God, 2 people know. When we sit here, only God knows. So, भगवान कूदने लगे. देखो क्या लिखा है. Jamuna ji was polluted. Krishna kadambam adhiruhya tato ati tungam asphotya gada rashanonya patat vishode. Bhagwan did like this. You know? Huh? Tapping these thighs. Kushti क्या होता? Like this. So Kandam, ताल ठोक कर ऐसे ऐसे. I don't know you have done or not. Well, I have not played all these things. And then he tightened his dhoti, etc. ये पता होना चाहिए कि this case is there, dhoti may unveil. So you have to tighten at such points. Some people put belt. Artificial dhotis have come nowadays. They have string or belt, something is there. Belt is there. Acha. Belt is there. And he jumped. And after he jumped, the Jamna ji was full of boiling. And the water started jumping all around. The water is extended. Bhagwan है, उनका weight बढ़ गया. It is written here, Sthavan Dhanu Shatam Anant Balasya Kim Tat. What surprise about it? Water is all around. Bhagwan ने खूब भार बना लिया. And this way, when this happened, Kaliya heard that drop. Something has come in mind. So he said, who is there? He couldn't tolerate. Chakshushrava Samasarat Tad Amrishyamana. He was very intolerant. Ahankar means which cannot take anything. Only I should be there, not you. And world says, in your eye put me also. हम भी तो तुम्हारे हैं, तुम हमको अपना मानो. अहंकार कहता नहीं, बस हमारे हिसाब से हो, हमारे मन की हो. Do my way or hit the highway. This is my style, this has to be kept here, it will be here only, don't keep it here. Ahankar is a very typical thing. It doesn't allow Bhagwan to enter close to it. And Bhagwan enters by increase the space. अपना दूसरे को दो. Give opportunity. Give love. See as the extension. ये हमारा extension है, हमारा ही दूसरा रूप है ये हमारा leper रूप है. If he sees a leper, saint sees a leper, he will not have grana. He will say, this is my leper form. Therefore, when Shivananji first went to Rishikesh, so many sadhus were in a pathetic state. They were not only ill, but some were there who were nobody to take care of. They were almost on the verge of dying. So some were very dirty also. Some people were not taken bath for months. Worms were there. And he took their shirt out. He cleaned them. Have you cleaned any dirty person any time? He cleaned them. And being a doctor, so he used to have his own medical kit he used to carry here and there. तो डॉक्टर थे नहीं, it was all hill area, Rishikesh. कुछ था नहीं. Saint is the one who sees him, others as self-expansion. And somebody is wrong, he says, he is my defective part. He is a part, he is a defective part. Also, like my hand is defective part. My tooth are defective part. But ahankar, cut. I am, my boundary is very clear. After this is me, this is you. Get out. I reject you. I expel you. I am not concerned about your joy. हमें तुमसे लेना देना कुछ है ही नहीं. तुम मरो चाहे जियो. अरे but you're talking like this will hurt him. अरे ऐसे बोलेंगे हम, जो मर्जी करेंगे, जो. So अहंकार is very stubborn in its, बहुत strong opinions world को लेके नहीं रखना चाहिए. I cannot say you are totally bad because you don't know when you will become good also. World is a typical place, you don't know what will happen. Understood, I hope. When I think 2010 we went to Vaishno Devi, if some of you were there. And while returning, such a storm came. Such a terrible storm came. Devi ji wanted to show her form. हमें लगा अब हम उड़े कि वो उड़े. अच्छा, if I was alone, it was okay. अब हमारे साथ कोई और भी था. Somebody else was there. कोई बच्चा था. हाँ, बच्चा था किसी का. A small baby was, not baby, but at least small. वो उसमें थे. तो क्या करें? So those people who are carrying, the palanquins or what is it, on the back, pittu है क्या? You won't believe they are Muslims, because they are belonging to Jammu and Kashmir. They were the one. He entered into a, what is it called, shade, and a lot of people were there. Already it was house full, and also, well, hट देखो देखने बच्चा भीग रहा है यहाँ पे, बच्चा भीग रहा है. एंड उन्होंने बचा के ऐसे रखा जब तक हवा कम नहीं हो गई. टिल द स्टॉर्म सबसाइडेड, ही सॉ दैट नोबडी, नथिंग हैपेंस टू दैट चाइल्ड. अब कहने को तो मुस्लिम है, उसे बचाया. Gurudev, he was in the jail in 1940s. So when he was in the jail, because maybe he was mistreated or beaten something. So to see that, because they thought he is dead, this young person is dead, so why to keep him inside? Because we have to give the answer that so many people are dead in the jail. So they threw him on the road. This is in the film also, Gurudev's film, if you remember. You know what happened? Christian lady took him. One Christian lady took him to her house, because her son also was missing, and he resembled Gurudev. And ultimately she treated Gurudev. Gurudev was totally fainted at that time. तो हमको लगता है कि क्रिश्चियन ऐसे हो गई है, लेकिन यू डोंट नो हु विल बी कमिंग फॉर योर रेस्क्यू. You dare not, so don't be having a very strong opinion. ये खराबी है, this is bad only. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. अहंकार, opinion is very strong. I don't give you a chance to bring out your goodness. कुछ गुडनेस होगी उसमें, चलो 99% खराब है वो. Supposing he is bad, 1% maybe goodness is. You are colored, so don't have a personality like that. So he could not tolerate. We don't know that our antakaran belongs to God. Jamnaj belongs to God, not to Kaliya. So Kaliya came up. Because he never thought somebody had dominated upon him. दबने का अभ्यास नहीं था कल. किसी का दबने का अभ्यास नहीं होता. Therefore after marriage girls have to be very much troubled. ये दबने का अभ्यास नहीं है. Earlier days if the girl was going, दबने का अभ्यास होता. Hey, सर पे वो रखो, पल्लू रखो. So the girl will put pallu on. ऐसे चलो. ये जेठ आ रहे हैं, जेठ. हाँ, जेठ is coming. सर वैसे रखो, जेठ आ रहे हैं, सर खाना बनाओ. दबना पड़ता है. अब की लड़कियां तो क्या दबेंगी. हम लोग आश्रम गए, वहां दबना पड़ा. वी हैड टू बी, बात मानना पड़ता है. उसको लगा है. एंड ही सॉ, कालिया सॉ, व्हाट ही सॉ, तम प्रेक्षणीय सुकुरा सुकुमार घनावदातम. 9 श्लोक. श्रीवत्स पीतवसनम स्मित सुंदरास्यम क्रीडंतम अप्रतिभयम कमलोदरांग्रिम संदश्य स्मर्म सूरुषा भुजया चछाद. मिल गया. he saw one dark boy is there, very beautiful. And he also got very captivated, Kalia. He saw it. There is a Sri Vatsachin is there. Nice Sri Vatsapit Vasnam. Smith Sundarasyam. He was smiling also. He was smiling also. And looking very good. Beautiful. Please see. Please see. So Bhagwan climbed on a tree and jumped. Dashed. क्या दृश्य होगा ना? Bhagwan is climbing, nice, beautiful face. I already described yesterday. Dark face was there. Dark, soft, lit and mirror. 4 things were in his face. It was dark, it was soft, it was lit, as if light is there. Not total dark, not black. Not black, dark. Dark is different, black. Shining dark. Acha? So if you go, you can see your face in that. What? I can see my face? Yes. Don't you think it's too much? No, it's not too much. So he jumped. He jumped. Kalia ne kaha kridantam apratibhayam. And when he jumped, he got more angry. He said, without my permission you are asking. Tam nag bhoga parivitam adrishta cheshtam. You know what happened after that? Bhagwan ne kaha, let me do some leela. This Kalia immediately went like that. And Kalia ने लपेट लिया नाग पाश में, नाग में लपेट लिया अपने आप भगवान कृष्ण को. And भगवान acted as if he fainted. And भगवान ऐसे फेंट हो गए. प्रिय सखा पशुपा भृषार्था, all his friends, he said, Kana, 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 Kana. कृष्णे अर्पितात्म सुहृद अर्थ कलत्र कामा दुखानुशोक भय मूढ़ दृश्य धियो निपेतु. They had offered all to Krishna. Offered means सब कुछ उन्हीं के लिए तुम जी रहे हैं, उनके लिए ही तो जी रहे हैं, उनके लिए तो हंसते हैं. कोई होना चाहिए जिससे for whom you have something to look forward to. किसी को हम मुस्कुराएंगे हम. Somebody will, I'll make him smile today. यही achievement है किसी का. Someone is smiling because of me. बोले, I'm not living for anybody. And man is not meant to live for man. Man is meant to make the God smile through the man. कृष्णे अर्पित आत्म सुहृद अर्थ कलत्र कामा. दुनिया में कोई खुश नहीं हो सकता. Nobody can understand. Only God can understand. भगवान ही समझेंगे आपको. कितना प्यार था देखो. And when they saw that my Kana is being coiled by Kalia, so they cried and fainted. And Bhagwan was like that. They said nobody could jump also. And it is written there, even the cows and the calves were there. They stood like that. I don't know you have seen the cows doing like this. If you have seen the cows, they also gaze sometime. ऐसे करके देखती हैं cows. ऐसे. They did like that. Cows etc. I miss here a lot. When I go to Vrindavan sometime, many times it's happened, I was offering something, jaggery, etc. 50, 60 cows all surrounded you. करीब 50 cow, 50 गाय आसपास आ गए सब, and they are all wanting that. You remember that? तो आगे here you, they say, we are going to feed the cow. 2 cow हो गए, 2 cows are there. बहुत पैम्परिंग होती है उन लोग की. That cows, they get pampered a lot. कृष्ण अर्पित. जिंदगी तो कहाँ अपने लिए है, क्या जी रहे हो अपने लिए. यद करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत् तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्तिवप्रतम् अश्नामि प्रियात्मना. So Krishna Nyastekshana Bhita. Their eyes were fixed on Krishna. Big cows has very big eyes. Cows. If you have seen their eyes. Cows. And this deer. Deer also has big eyes. Mriglochani it is called. Mriglochani. Now everywhere the storm started and Nand Baba and Yashoda ji were there in Gokul. They thought that something is wrong. And Nand Baba said, come, Krishna is in trouble, बहुत बड़े कष्ट में है, कृष्ण बहुत कष्ट में है. They did not know that what is the glory of Bhagavan. And they thought, can you think what they thought? You know, when something happens, people thought in extreme only. Tair durnimittahi nidhanam matva. 14 shlok. They thought Krishna is no more now. See, 14 shlok. Praptam atadvidah. They did not know the glory of Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan nahi jante the. And why is it like that? Tat pranas tad manaskaste. Because their whole life was Krishna. They were getting up in the morning, seeing Bhagavan Krishna. When they were eating, they will think, let me feed Bhagavan. When they were walking, they were thinking, Kanhaiya, come here. When we were talking about Bhagavan. ये गोकुल है. बोले कहाँ है? There is no ahankar. The taste of God comes when we don't taste ourselves. You can't have a good taste of kheer if you mix beans in it. पता नहीं पापड़ के साथ भी लोग कैसे खाते हैं. वर्मिसेलिन पापड़. वर्मिसेलिन पापड़ कहाँ है? एक तो नमकीन है और एक मीठा है. टेस्ट तो भगवान का आता है. जब हमारा टेस्ट नहीं, हमें अपना नहीं चाहिए, आप हमको रगड़ दो, मार दो, दबा दो, कैसे भी कर दो, हम आपके हैं, आपके लिए तो जीते हैं. आप मुस्कुरा दो, नहीं भी मुस्कुराओ तो बस अपने पास रखो, जैसे मर्जी वैसे रख लो. गोस्वामी जी says in Ram one place, तुलसी कुत्ता राम का, मोती उसका नाम. Tulsi is the dog of Ram and name is Moti. जो बहुत मुलायम होता है ना, वही प्यार कर पाता है. See, I want to press this. This is not getting pressed. Although you will get hurt. But this flower is softer. I can press it. Well, don't press, bhai. I understand. हम जगत की एक इच्छा होती है कि प्रेस इज नॉट फिजिकली आई एम प्रेसिंग समबडी. प्रेस इज मीन्स प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड मी, प्लीज एक्सेप्ट मी, प्लीज प्लीज मी, प्लीज डोंट लीव मी, प्लीज अडॉप्ट मी, प्लीज कंसिडर मी एज योर ओन एज यू टॉक. As you want a behavior from me, you also behave yourself. इसको बोलते हैं. इसको कृष्णे अर्पितम. देखो, तन मनस्कास तद मनस तत्प्राणास तद मनस्का. दे आर गिवन देयर माइंड. भागे सब दौड़ के. दे ऑल रैन टुवर्ड्स जमुना जी. आबाल वृद्ध वनिता, स्मॉल चिल्ड्रन, वुमेन, ओल्ड पीपल ऑल्सो रैन. हाँ, पशुवृत्तयः, और पशुवृत्य, they were like the cows. Nirjagmu Gokula Dinaha. Krishna Darshan Lalasa. And all that they were all screaming, Kana, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Kanaya, Kanaya, Kanaya. Everybody was crying, screaming, except one. Guess who? Guess who? Huh? बलराम जी. क्यों यशोदा जी? वो तो बहुत ही रो रही थी. वो नहीं जानती भगवान ही है. बलराम जी was smiling from the bottom. You are doing like this. हम नहीं बोल रहे हैं. 16 श्लोक. प्रहस्य किंचिन नो वाचा. He said, let me not talk. प्रहस्य. खूब जोर से हंस रहे थे. प्रभावज्ञ अनुजस्य यह सह. He knew that who is he? He cannot have it. And they all ran. And on the way they saw the footprints of Bhagwan Ram and Bhagwan Krishna. It has Vraj, Vajra, Dhwaja, Ankush, Jau, Kamal. There are 4 or 5 things under the feet of Bhagwan. There is a Kamal, there is a sign of lotus like this. Number 2, Jau. Jau is there, which was shown there. So Devi ji, Jau. Ankush is there, third thing. Vajra is there, mace is there, and Dhwaja, one flag is there. So around 5 things are there. Please check whether you have or not. If you don't have, don't say I'm Bhagwan. Five things are. If you put your feet under a soft soil, you will see that. ये भगवान में यही होता है. बोले भाई हम नहीं है भगवान, क्यों हमको परेशान कर रहे हैं? And then they saw that Bhagwan Krishna is totally fainted. जोर रोना शुरू किया इन लोगों ने. And many gopis fainted, many गोपाश्च मूढ़धिषणान् परितपशूश्च. 19 श्लोक. संक्रंदन्त परमकश्मलम् आपुरातार्तः. देखो यही होता है कि हम बोले हमारी जान चली जाए, बोले हे महादेव, हे कृष्ण, टेक माय लाइफ. उसकी जान छोड़ दो. We smile because to whom we love. For a second I cannot tolerate you. There's some essays like when love is towards one, it's very strong. And when love is very strong, you are very intense in thinking about that. It's not that your mind runs in thinking. You are intense. You are focused. Said Kana. Yashoda ji ne dekha ki, that snake is coiling here, there. कोई भी माँ घबरा जाएगी. Forget about Bhagwan Krishna. Any mother will faint. यशोदा जी तो जंप करने गई. It is written here. जंप करने गई. लोगों ने पकड़ा उनको. बलराम नंद बाबा जंप करने, 2 लोग जंप करने जा रहे. भगवान ने पकड़ा. And everybody was seeing. The Krishna likes that. भगवान से प्यार करना मतलब to love means आप खूब सुखी रहो. हमारे जीवन का जितना सुख है सब आपको मिल जाए. All my joys that I have to experience, may you have. And all sorrows that you have to experience, may I have. आप खूब सुखी रहो. ये मरने का रास्ता है. There's a part to die. There's a part to give everything. Those alone are happy who have given up their joys at will, with will. And they went out to take sorrows of everybody. They alone are happy. May you be happy. Kana. Here gopis are holding. Some are lying down, some are falling down. Balram ji was at a distance. कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे. People think Balram ji's character is erratic. ऐसा नहीं है. इतना अच्छा लेट. And you know what Bhagwan did? Bhagwan Krishna, 23rd श्लोक, he wanted to see everybody. कि हमारे बिना तुम जी सकते हो कि नहीं? If you can live without me, then I won't come. If you cannot live without me, then only I will come. हमारे बिना जी सकते हो तुम नहीं आएंगे. अगर हमारे बिना नहीं जी सकते तब आएंगे. इत्थम भी तो अपने तो क्या, तो भगवान के बिना हंस रहे हैं, खा रहे हैं, पी रहे हैं, नाच रहे हैं, डिस्को डांस में जा रहे हैं, मटका रहे हैं, आई एम डिस्को डांसर जिंदगी मेरा काम. ये तो हम हंस रहे हैं. भगवान कहते हैं ठीक है भैया. फिर सुबह सुबह आरती थोड़ी सी कर लेते हैं. आरती भी कर लिया थोड़ा सा. Putting on a towel, I am doing आरती. इत्थम, भगवान ने कहा कि if I delay too much, my mother will pass. My Nand Baba will pass away. इत्थम स्वगोकुलम अनन्य गतिम निरीक्ष्य, 23rd श्लोक, अंडरलाइन. स्वगोकुलम अनन्य गतिम निरीक्ष्य, देयर इज नोबडी अदर देन मी. एक ही जगह हमारा सुख है. हमें और कहीं से कुछ नहीं चाहिए. हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए. बोले गाना तुम वापस आ जाओ, गाना वापस आ जाओ, वापस आना, आना कम है, कम है, कम है. यही जान है प्रेम की. भी नहीं, ये भी है हमारा. इनसे भी प्यार है, इनसे ही है, भी से ही चला गया. देन मर्त्य पदवी उनको लगा चलना चाहिए. देन भगवान, यू नो व्हाट ही डिड? ही स्ट्रेच्ड लाइक यू स्ट्रेच व्हेन यू आर टायर्ड. Like that. Dogs also do. I mean, that sanskar has come on some people. So if you see, dogs also stretch sometime. So Bhagwan also did like this. And that Kaliya, और गुस्सा होगा. भगवान ने कहा हो गया लीला, आई हैव अनदर वर्क टू डू. थोड़ा सा हो गया, दूसरा भी तो काम करना है. ये थोड़ी ना यहीं रहेंगे तुम्हारे साथ कालिया. मारा उसको. एंड भगवान jumped on his hood. Hood was like a gaddi. It was like a nice cushion. ये नहीं कि थोड़ा सा ऐसा, बड़ा सा बड़ा जबरदस्त कालिया था. एंड मणीज वेयर देयर, मणीज, जेम्स एंड ज्वेल्स वेयर देयर. एंड ही इज अ डांसर. डांस हैज कम फ्रॉम हिज नटवर. शिवजी इज नटराज एंड वी आर नट्स. सो वो कुछ तो है भाई, हम लोग भी है. एंड भगवान क्लाइम डाउन दैट वुड्स, और जो नाचना शुरू किया. पता नहीं, म्यूजिक तो थी नहीं. बिना म्यूजिक के भी डांस कर सकते हैं. यू डोंट नीड म्यूजिक इन डांस, और यू कैन चैंट योर ओन म्यूजिक, मेक योर म्यूजिक. अरे बाप रे, क्या नाचा है. लिखा है 22nd श्लोक, पादाम बुजह अखिल कलादि गुरु नर्त. ही इज अ गुरु ऑफ ऑल कला. 26 श्लोक लास्ट लाइन. ताता थई 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 ताता ताता थई 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 ताता 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 थई 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 ताता थई 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 ताता थई थई ताता थई थई ताता 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 दुम 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 तक तक दिग 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 दिग. वो जो नाचा भगवान ने. Deenbandhu Devasthan is there, Bangalore, Chinmaya Mission. They have this murti of Bhagwan, Kaliya. और उसको जो हा वो कालिया, भगवान ने कहा कालिया तेरा क्या होगा? And on his yellow cloth, the blood started sprinkling all around on his face. इतनी तेज नाचा भगवान ने, all blood started splurting around on his face, on his hair, on his pitambar. Tak 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 tak, इतना नाचा, and his whole head was totally full of blood. जो अपना सर नहीं झुकाता, टाइम उसके ऊपर नाचता ही है. Before time dances on us and kills us or tramples our plans and projects and ahankar and bigness, better I keep my head at your feet. And he started vomiting, blood vomiting. Smritva charachara gurum purusham puranam Narayanam tamaranam manasa jagama. Then he remembered Narayan, bole Bhagavan, ye Bhagavan hai. So he took out his other tail and did like this. Namaskar kiya Bhagavan. Oh, when he fell down, fainted. Then wives came. We'll see more what they said tomorrow. Be such so that we dance with Bhagavan all the time. At his tune, dancing to Bhagavan's sankalp. And our head is at his feet. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari